Hey guys, what is going on? RedMaster here, and welcome back to episode of Cards and Castles Ranked Thread, where today we are jumping into our first deck for the May 2020 season, and today we're going to be ranking up the Windy Hooks deck. Honestly, I love the Windy Hooks at the moment. It's, not only the nostalgia because it takes me back to, some time ago, but I think it's still a fairly competitive deck in today's environment. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the games and see what goes on and see where the Windy Hooks deck places. So, on to match number 1. Alright, so our first match, I actually do like this start. We've got two Lumberjacks, Hooks, and Hovel to start us off, so not too bad, especially up against a Pirate Druid. That could throw some early aggression at us, so we'll see what we can do. There is, okay, Northland's Wolf. I'm gonna let that. Let's see if this does what I think it's gonna do. This could just walk into face and hit, but small chance that he Bestial Rages here and gets some extra Hovel plays. Although, all right, not the case at all. Although it does bring in quite a pain in the ass. All right, who has the bleed? 1, 2. 1, right, so I need that. Followed up by that. There we go. The proper way to get rid of that one. Then if we would do that Dagger Storm. Oh boy. Alright, so some guards coming out next. This could be... I mean, the more that I look at this, the more I have a sneaking suspicion that oh, that rat placement sucks for me. I mean, it doesn't have any chains, so I'm going to do this. I'm just going to throw the hooks out, see where that gets us. Because, I mean, I've got a lot of late game stuff here sitting in the hand. So if I could just hold off for, like, a turn or so. Probably going to see a companion finish off that Hovel. Considering, yeah, how aggressive he's been with that. Surprised, though, you don't go after the hooks using that. Just thinking here. We're gonna obviously have to coin into T-Rex. I'm thinking I just pull that one. I don't rush the hooks. I keep it back, especially if he's got something bigger in mind. But we'll just hit the guards there. Horseman comes out, hits the least valuable target on the board, doing more castle health. I mean, everything at 3, you would like to see maybe a hooks hit. But obviously not the case here. I'm going to be able to probably get away with a little bit of a sneaky hooks play, just like this, and threaten with T-Rex. Oh, I forgot, he pushed it, whatever. I have another hook, so I'm not terribly worried. It does give me a body block onto, well, not really body block, but like body placement on castle, per se. I can keep the hooks there, maybe force him to trade with the horseman, bring out something else, and then... etc., etc. He's going to armor up, though, followed up by a trap, which if I had to guess, that's probably what I think it is. And that is a big old tree. Yeah, let's go for it. Yep, there's tree. I don't necessarily think tree's going to be able to do much. I'll just end it there, and we'll push him away. I don't want to bring out the hooks. I could have done like a hooks and maybe killed off the tree, certainly, but well, I mean, I just want to see what he has. Looks like he's got some miners here, which might just do the job, depending on if he wants to. I would trade the miner unless you have dwarf synergy here. Yep, so there it goes, leaving, of course, the bigger Trent on the board to do whatever he pleases, I guess. Let's go Mordock. Pretty, uh, choice. I mean, I don't. If he has a Mordock of his own, I'm gonna be pissed off. But I don't think he's got the Mordock. Ideally, would like to Yenaroth, maybe if the Trent moved forward, but obviously don't have enough gold to do so. We are going to see a Swordsman come down. That's probably... Okay. I'm going to do that. It's actually, if he trades... Yeah, give me that value. Give me the arm value. Do a little bit of that. And we threaten with the swiftness next turn. So this game is most likely over. I don't see a way for him to come back out of this. Sea Witch, Pegacorn, okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, okay, you didn't move the Sea Witch, which kind of hurts, but, you know, we can just do this. And I'll just give it a Lightning Blade in case my math is wrong. Let me do that. And then all the other lightning stuff happens. So, like I said, nice ending to game one. Not really too much coming out of it that scared me too much. I think the seed of regrowth was the only thing. He was quite aggressive with the companions, but I guess maybe that was what the deck was kind of centered around. But regardless, picking up game one, very nice. Let's go ahead, jump into game two, and see what goes down. Alright, so moving into game number 2 now. I'm going to go ahead and swap out the Armory and Yenaroth. I'll keep the Maddie, see if that works for us. Oh, I was about to say, did I pull a second Maddie? But, nope. Just a lot of 3 golds, which I don't necessarily like, considering our opponent's colors here in the Warlock Viking. But, I don't know, he didn't throw out a turn 1 play, which is safe for us. Now we can safely go into a turn 3 play. The question is, what has he got for turn 2? Still nothing, question mark. That's ominous, but okay. We'll pull out an Acolyte, which I expect to eat a blue Firebolt, potentially. But hey, I got it from Maddie, so no big deal if that is the case. If I don't get a burn, though, maybe we can do a low. Okay, we'll get a Witch Bolt. Not the card I was expecting, but hey, still fine. We're still good. Let's go ahead and get the second Maddie out, question mark. Oh, wow. Okay, fantastic. You exist. I'll put the Maddies back here in case we have buildings set up potentially. I mean, I only have the temple as a turn 5 play if nothing else comes out. This guy's just throwing straight burns at me. It's all this deck has seen so far. So, curious to see if we get an actual unit, and we do in the form of a vampire, which I have no way of dealing with right about now. Huh. That is a bit of a situation. Let's move the Maddie to body block here for the incoming vampire. If he wants to get the face, he's going to have to burn through it. Yeah, okay. We're going to see buff vampire. Followed by a potential Might of the Minotaur there. I don't think we have a problem dealing with this, though. Consider... I'm trying to do math here. Honestly, I might just say screw it. Actually, no. I think I can do this. I think we can do this. Trust me. Might have just made a mistake here, but we're fine. That's not going to matter because I'll get the 2 health back, but we want to do a couple of things here. That does not fucking work the way I want it to. Shit! Alright, we're in trouble. I forgot the Minotaur was on face. I thought the Rat King was going to be able to clean things up, but it doesn't. Which is still fine, though. I have Execution, so I'm not terribly worried here. We'll do a little Drain Life on the hooks, it looks like. Storm Strike, so really trying to make an OTK Vampire, which... Theoretically, this would be an OTK right here. I mean, I would have nothing to do except for the fact that I've held on to that. So, yikes on his part. And now we're just going to go ahead and chop a little bit of face there. Although, I do need to recover. Because as much as I did get rid of his big threat, I'm in easy clap range. Especially with the Horseman just plopping right down there. Followed up by the Berserker. Okay. Let's just go with the Elvish Thief here. Followed up by, yeah, because you can't hit that unless you do like a Winds play, which I forgot T-Rex does that stupid Fear Aura. I always forget about the Fear. Never forget about the Fear Aura, folks, or else you're going to be in my position. And my position is not the good position. Although, if I could just swing bodies at him, I should be fine. What are you doing? Oh. Oh, that. Oh, no, don't tell me you want... Well, actually, I don't know. No, I should be able to do this, right? Yeah, so that's effectively useless. And then we can... Oh, well, you're going to do that first. Be a pain in my ass. Not going to charge in the T-Rex for obvious reasons. In a cycle like this, we can force him to either advance the Primordial Flame or keep him back to hurt himself, considering we do have the advantage with the T-Rex. And yeah, we're going to force him to do that. I think I should be able to just Lightning Blade him into oblivion here, right? Oh, Jesus, that was not... Alright, so we're not summoning anything for the rest of this turn. Because if that is not... That's a summoning trap. I don't know why you went up there, because I can just walk right in and chomp your face. So that is the game. Alright, a little scary, not gonna lie. I was terrified, considering the fact that we lost a lot of health early on. And we were in easy range of like an Incinerate Drain Life combo there. The Vampire was bad on my part. I handled that pretty poorly. I think I could have been able to stop it if I had played correctly, or maybe not. I was, you know, I needed maybe the execution early, but it is what it is. We pick up game number 2, despite it looking a little scary there for a sec. But let's go ahead, jump into our next matchup, and see what lies in store for us there. Alright, moving into our next matchup here. We do look a little iffy. Okay, not so much anymore with the Elvish Thief. I was going to say we might keep the Blacksmith and hope to pull a cheaper unit, which we did in the form of Elvish Thief. We actually do have a nice little 2, 3, 4 here. Maybe even T-Rex, I guess. We'll see. Okay, so a coined Elvish Thief. Quite aggressive there. We'll see if he gives us the value of an Elvish Thief trade here. I mean, obviously he's not rocking, whatchamacallit, he's not rocking, oh, he's got those, which is rude as all hell. Alright, so, bit of a pain in the ass here, but we're going to have to give him the option to hovel. Swear if Pulverize comes down. Is this... I have a distinct fear of what I could be up against here. I'll give him that. I don't care too much. Just pull my castle, open up my summoning square, and let me run loose on you. Because we're pretty much running the same deck here. It's a Windy Hook's Mirror matchup. Which he's probably contemplating on if he wants to push a big unit or maybe do both. He's got the gold to do so. I had to give him the Elvish Thief value because of that stupid Dagger Storm, but oh, we're just gonna do a lot of castle pull this turn. Okay. Alrighty. Castle pull. Castle pull, baby. Talk about up close and personal. Goddamn. I mean, that's what you want the Windy Hooks deck to do. But we'll see if it pays off. Using the Onslaught followed up by Master Thief. Okay. Where can I throw? Ugh. Let's throw that there. I mean, I have the rats to just come up and knock, you know, in front of my castle, so we should be okay. My concern is what are his big boy? Oh my god. That is aggressive. Bro, can I not even let... And what sucks is I can't play... Oh. Oh. I like that. Tarius is a very good pull for me because it could start generating us units here where we have absolutely none to use. I mean, granted, we can knock out anything he throws out, but they're going to come instantly knocking on face. They don't... Okay. Oh, he think he got me there. He think he got me there. Yeah, this has become a race to try and move in here. I mean, he has free reign to just smack the castle. And if we don't... Yeah, this could be it. I gotta get aggressive with Tarius. It's over. Is it? No, it's not. Can I get a global buff, though? Shit. Hmm. Just don't have any more electricity. Might be over. Shit. Oh, yeah, he can move through there. Oh. Oh, well. But yeah, not much I can say about that. Good mirror matchup. We were close, but I needed a global buff to kind of end off the game. I tried to block off spawns where I could to get a lot of things in closer, but ultimately not going to work out too well for us. But that's okay. He had a lot of pull. I can't really not uh, fault him for that. That's kind of what the idea of windy hooks is. So ultimately, we kind of just didn't pull our pull cards really in time, and he got the castle as close as he could. So a little upset, but I mean that's okay. We still have 2 more games to play here. Let's hopefully have that be the only matchup we fall against, and we'll see where 4-1 gets us. But for now, match number 4. Let's see what's in store. All right, so the next matchup here, we've got okay. I like the lumberjack and rusty hooks. Uh, oh, oh, really? All right. We've got an interesting opponent, say none the least, going up against Mono Druid here. We'll see what they bring to the table. Can I get that 2 gold unit? I cannot. Fantastic stuff. I do have pull cards this time, though. Hooks wins should be able to help us a little bit here. He's going to go a little aggressive with the hunter, I guess, and that's fine. We'll see if he decides to throw a lot of companions at us, because that could be the name of the game here. Instead, going for what appears to be blacksmith, so we'll armor up, even though, I mean, it doesn't really, I think, mean shit, especially if he's got all the companions in the world. But I'll be aggressive with hooks. I'll see if I can get the wins play. Oh, okay. Doesn't really... Oh, well, I guess you can do that, yeah. Oh, and then come down and... Right. That really sucks, because I need... Oh, there he is. I'd say I need some kind of cheap unit here to get me out of it, and that is that exact unit. That's kind of the risk you run by, you know, putting that in such a position. But I'm actually going to maybe sneak out some small value here, because we can do this, followed up by playing Elvish Thief correctly, not behind the T-Rex this time, so I can make use of a more aggressive position where we can use wins to our advantage. Oh god, I can't believe, like, and I always tell people, like, yeah, don't mess up. Fiora can be very confusing. What do I do? Mess it up, so. So let's go with Big Boy T-Rex here. We're going to chomp thanks to the extra attack. We'll push Elvish Thief a little. We'll see if he decides to trade a blacksmith into it. I don't think he is, considering that these gold buffs are what's keeping him at a, you know, fair game here. Okay, looking for a Forest Watcher play. Alright, interesting. Let's follow that up with... Follow that up with double wins. We don't have anything better to do, and then we can start being aggressive and annoying and on face a lot. And we'll push that blacksmith back so it can't get any sort of work done on the T-Rex. And then we can start pushing in things like Yenaroth, Yarm, etc. Fenrir comes in. It will be enough to take down T-Rex, but ultimately that's going to be the turn for him. That is not necessarily what you want to see, considering the fact that I can now just throw out a swordsman freely. Not going to dagger storm the blacksmith. There's not really a big need to at the moment, and I want to see if maybe he throws out something else to defend. He's going to have to throw out some cleave defense here in some form. Blacksmith not going to do it. Bear kind of also doesn't really do it, especially not in that position. I mean, he needed 2 units to kind of throw at me. So let's go for dagger storm here. Well, we're going to play Dagger Storm pretty much to see... Ugh, I can't get that on there already. Well, let's do that then. We'll cleave. We'll push T-Rex over there to kind of force a game ender. We'll do a little bit of damage to these blacksmiths, get them weakened. Bear's gonna have to trade, but that's another 5 damage plus something else. So it's kind of game over unless he. Oh, okay. Centaur hits Armory, buys himself a little more time, although not really. You need to kill off the swordsman. I'm doing a lot of damage. And then he needs a block. That's a trap, not a block. So I'm not gonna go for the centaur. I'm going for face. I'm going for face. I think he realizes that. Yep. Alright, and so game number 4 going to be a quick one. I thought it was going to be a little tricky with the Elvish Hunter and Rampage. That was a nice thing to see, but I think he got greedy with it. I don't think Elvish Hunter in that scenario, especially once the Rampage was on, it was going anywhere special. Sure, he could hit face and retreat, but also I could have done the Winds and Windy Hooks. I mean, it's the same play. I still would have been able to take it out, so I think wasting the Rampage on it, especially when you just left it there too, maybe a little wasteful. But anyway, number 5, one more to go. Let's see where this match takes us. And then looking at my hand here, we're not in the best of positions, but okay, we'll swap out. Okay, I like this. Hopefully, the colors I get up against, excuse me, worry me, considering that this could be Last Will. Alright, well, we're going to do that, so I guess I'll do that. I'll try to get rid of these units before Flamestorm, I promise. Unless he coins into Flamestorm. Which would be problematic on its own. Oh, that would have been great to do. Actually, no, this is fine. Sure, he gets castle health and a couple more cards, but I think we're in a fairly decent place. Rider, okay, getting him to waste more of his, hopefully, last will cards. Priest, and an aggressive spot, which I do like. Considering I can do this. Gonna hold on to the south port for now. I can't speak English. I'm expecting Rusty Hooks to get burned off, right? Got the blue fire in there. No, I really don't. Yeah. I guess I'll go up there. I mean, unless he buffs up this Dark Bender to some ridiculous proportion, which I don't think is going to happen. Oh, Lore Master, though. Ooh, 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 ooh. Try to do that. I mean, Temple is the only play that I think I want to do in this case. Oh, and there goes Hooks. Pool. I hate to get rid of it, but when I could do something like that to cut off his draw, I'll take it. And this is the problem with Windy Hooks. You see that I'm starting to really drain out resources, whereas he's got a bunch, mostly from how much cycle the colors have. Well, not just cycle, but I mean, like, in general. You got things like fear and all that good stuff, which is a pain for me to deal with. I'm going to go ahead and throw Swordsman out, because I feel like that's really the option that I want. Okay, Dragon's Fire doesn't really eliminate the swordsman, though. He wants to get rid of that. Let's sack the hovel. Listen, what do you want me to do? Sir, I am trying to play the game. Oh. It ain't much, but it's honest work, you know? It's that. Unfortunate. Play T-Rex. Pretty much show the rest of my hand here. Although, I don't know if this is just supposed to be... Oh, yep, there's the last will aspect that I thought this deck was supposed to have. What can I do? I can do this. I cannot do that. If Captain had one more attack, I would have been able to do something good, but now I just set him up for more Dragon's Fire potential. You gotta hit hooks, right? Yeah. Introduce the pain in my ass that everyone knows and loves. Come on, big boy Yenneroth draw. Oh god, right's not gonna help you out at all. No. It's not what I wanted in the slightest. Yeah, this is not looking good for our last game 5. We can't really... There are so many issues with Craxus as a card, but, you know, I just kind of have to take them as they are. I mean, granted he can't draw, but his hand is... How many cards has he gone through? A lot. I'm about to say, I don't know what you're gonna watch the lightning chain here, buddy. Sucks as I have no AoE spells, but goddamn. Hello? Yeah, let's say gotta use the right. Makes sense too. Oh. Look at that for draw. Alrighty. Guess let's leave it there. I don't really have options. Oh boy. Big boy stretch here. I mean, okay, the sudden death should help me with some draw. Nice Banshee. That's gonna get him some more Tarius file. I mean, what if he just decks out though? That's the real question here. Oops. That's a thing. That is a thing. I think the winds was a good play here because now he's forced to. Okay, do that. Bop my hovel. You know you want to. Oh, he's gonna bop something else. Yeah, you're gonna bop that, aren't you? You're gonna have to end the turn. You don't got another. There you go. Let's just set me up for a Dragon's Fire, baby. Cards got 18 left. Hmm. I mean, there are options that this guy still has, but yeah, I don't know. Where do you go from here? Okay. I think he doesn't want to get too close because now he's in like a dangerous range of Yarm, and he knows that. He knows that there's a potential for a Yarm to come down, so he has to play it safe. Are you gonna Arcanon General this Lumberjack? Oh, no. Let's say, what on earth? Yep, smart. Hmm. I could just be getting Arbiter cycled out here. Yeah, I'm getting Arbiter cycled. Oh, very nice. Yeah, he's got it. I can't do anything about that. He goes Arbiter face, and that's about it. I can't push damage. Unless I draw another, wins, but yeah, unlikely. That's kind of the downside with running hooks. You got no way to really save yourself in, because like I could win out the long game if I had more health, but yeah, not exactly going to be able to do it. So deck going 3-2, not the worst, but I wish it could have done a little bit better. 32-30, 6-star increase from last season, I believe. So not the not bad, but I think we definitely could have pushed it into the 3300s this season if we didn't run into that kind of scenario. Yeah, it sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. At least we didn't go under. 3-2 is still positive wins and whatnot, so a little happy about that. But sad we couldn't clench it out because we were right there. We were very close. So maybe next season we'll hopefully find the ability to push this into the 3300s. And with that being said, I hope you did enjoy this edition of Ranked. Let me know what you guys thought of the deck and the matches, I guess, by leaving your thoughts down in the comments section below. And while down there, if you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, share with friends, and of course, subscribe if you are new or haven't done so already. It's the best way you can support the channel, after all. And yeah, with that being said, that's gonna do it for me for now. So until next time, guys.